A 20-second struggle over a walking stick ended with a 94-year-old man on the floor, a head injury, and his domestic helper in jail. The case happened on February 21, 2026. At about 10:40 at night, the elderly man, though Yong Huat, knocked on the door of his helper, 31-year-old Salastri Wolandari. He told her he was hungry and wanted food prepared. She replied that he had already eaten dinner, then closed the door. But he kept knocking. When she opened the door again, she saw him holding his walking stick raised in the air. Court documents said she lost her cool. She grabbed the stick and tried to pull it away. For about 20 seconds, both of them struggled over it. During that struggle, she repeatedly pushed him while trying to take the stick. He lost his balance, fell backwards, and struck the back of his head against a wall. The injuries were not minor. He suffered a 2-centimeter cut on his scalp and bleeding beneath the covering of the brain. His daughter later made a police report, and the helper was arrested. On August 14th, Salastri pleaded guilty to one charge of causing hurt. She apologized in court and asked for leniency, saying she knew what she had done was wrong. The prosecution asked for 9 weeks in jail. Their argument focused on one important point. She had been hired to care for a man who was physically frail and vulnerable, so she should have understood that even a short physical struggle could place him at serious risk. The court sentenced her to 8 weeks jail. What makes this case important is not simply that tempers flared inside a home. It shows how different the consequences can be when an elderly person is involved. A push that might not seriously affect a younger adult can lead to a dangerous fall when someone is 94 and already depends on a walking stick. There is also a difficult caregiving reality here. Repeated requests, fatigue, and frustration can build pressure, but those pressures do not remove the responsibility to keep a vulnerable person safe. That is why de-escalation matters so much in elder care. The critical moment is often not the argument itself, but what someone does in the few seconds after losing patience. Do you think families employing caregivers for very elderly relatives need clear plans for handling conflict and repeated demands before situations reach this point? If you found this report useful, support 2230 by liking the video, sharing it, and subscribing for more Singapore news explained clearly.